What's up?
A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
You in the 404?
Up next, it's our main event.
I'm in Atlanta too.
Between the Baltimore Ravens
Let's
and
get it.
the Atlanta Falcons. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away.
What part of Atlanta
And
you
we're
in?
underway in Atlanta.
What part of
This will be
Atlanta
a
you in?
touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
You in the A? Oh, okay. Me too. I'm in the A too, boy. I'm in Marietta.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Falcon first down.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and's got us off and running.
First down, and they go right back to it.
Go,
I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
Hey,
Go, man. Let's knock this boy head off, man.
But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
You ain't got no fingers like that, boy.
They're going
Give me that ball, boy.
Penix.
Give me that ball.
And the defense making a play on this opening series. That one is knocked away, and that brings up 3rd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
3rd down, it's Penix.
Damn.
He has the first over the middle. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. They get 37 on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And they are going to be in great shape here. He gets this down to 6. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Once more, it's Robinson, and he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. 2-point try coming. Penix and his offense getting set.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that's brought in for 2, Brian. It's going to put them up 8-0. Well, really a dream start at home for this team. They add on the 2-point try, and they are quickly up 8-0.
So much game left, but they trusted that even if the conversion failed, they can make up those points over the course of the game. But even more than that, Kate, what they've done now to this home crowd to get them off their seats, I can't wait to hear the volume when the defense hits the field.
Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
You see him? You See him?
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Let's see how he stopped the run.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And he's going to go down right along the midfield strike. Offense in the hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 50-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. Headed out right. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Jesse Bates on recovery.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Incomplete. It's 4th down.
Return it.
4th down. Here's Jackson. And it's a turnover to begin their game. It's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. 8-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They have 2nd down and 5.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They go play action. Here's Penix. He throws a bullet to the center. He's got it inside the 10. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow their lead to 14-0.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet. They just call whatever's on it. And there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action with the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. That was a thing of beauty.
Bradley Pinion set to
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Fields this one at the 3. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
Gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. The left side is napped by Bateman. And he's tackled for a short gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Jackson on third down. Chased out to his right. And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down.
These quarterbacks are so good with their clock in their head between the tackles. But you get outside the pocket, and you've got to have that same ability. If you hesitate for a second, the defenses with their speed at this level, they'll find a way to bring you to the ground.
Come the fuck
This
on,
one
bro.
will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go.
Penix now on first down. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he will not score, but that does set
He
him up
caught
on
it?
first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Robinson crosses
Can't
the goal
believe
line,
it, shit.
touchdown Atlanta. The Falcons make it a 3-possession game.
Cannot
It's a
believe this
Bijan
shit.
Robinson touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this.
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. The 50. 30. Into the red zone. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the decision to go for 2 does result in a nice boost, Brock, but not for the team we were expecting, thanks to an alert play and a lengthy jog downfield from that defender.
Yeah, it took everybody. In order to do that and make that happen, it really was all 11 and then just a superhuman effort. You say jog, I say a sprint to glory.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
You don't know nothing about no motherfucking Kodak, boy. Huh?
Ravens to the line now. First and 10.
Hey, report. Mitchell.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Mitchell. Oh. Hey. You at A. Slow down. Report. Hey, Ozzy. Sit up.
God, you know how to see this one.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. He's got it deep downfield. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens chop some of the lead off before the half. Zay Flowers, the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Hey. Mitchell.
Jackson throwing for it. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Carter on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. and 10 from the 32. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Play action, here's Penix. Buying some time left. Now he's throwing deep down that side. He's got it inside the 25. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball. Serious.
Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons get more points to end a lopsided first half. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Well, they are perfect no longer. Defense finally stops them on a 2-point try. You think this is just a case of they were going to go for it every time, Brock, until it didn't work out?
Yeah, not a gambler, but this is house money. And when you feel this good and you're this hot, continue to take advantage. They've obviously seen something this week in their preparation that they could go after these guys they have. And I don't think one time getting stopped is going to deter them moving forward.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
13. Yeah.
From the gun, Jackson. He's throwing deep to the left side. They connect on the deep shot. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll say hello to the red zone after that big play, as they get set for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me...
Intercepted in the end zone. And the Falcons take the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Hey, Kate, you know as a quarterback, every decision you make's got a consequence. Some good, some bad. But that one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
He's back to throw. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. To kick it away, here's Pinion. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. And goes to the hurry up here. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He rolls to his right. A risky throw.
Come on, man.
Intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt. I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
He beams one deep right side. Oh, he's got it in close. It is for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons push their lead further to start the half. Drake London with a touchdown. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
Penix is going to throw for it. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. All right, I know the old adage, there is no lead that is safe in the NFL, but Brock, this lead actually feels pretty safe to me. Not sure they needed to go for 2 at this point.
Well, I'm pretty sure you know what this feels like one thing to me. Stat padding. And it's just going to come back to you at some point. Maybe not in this game, but down the road. You start padding your stats to show off, oh, look how many points we scored. Look how great a job we did. Start patting yourself on the back, and you're usually going to get hit and knocked on your backside at some point.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10.
Hey, Alf.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Offense up to the line fast.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Now it's Lamar. He gets it again to Mitchell. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Now Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. They're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
And the Baltimore 1st down.
1st down. Here's Lamar. Oh, brother. It's another interception. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense. Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd down, it's Penix. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he Incompletion, fourth down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Trying for it with Penix. Look at that power, deep left side. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Buying some time right. Moving right, airs it out down. Big game downfield. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal. Working quickly here.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Hey. Middle. You at X. Hey. Middle.
From the red zone on first. Rolling out to his left. And he's going to score a touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens shrinking the lead some in the third. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And he is going to get in. That's going to cut a couple more off of that lead.
36. Ravens.
Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the two-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows? Maybe we'll have a two-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done. There's always a little competition on a football team to see who's going to make the hands team. Right? Those defensive guys say, hey, listen, I'm not a receiver with bad hands. I got good hands. Well, this is the ultimate test of it right here, Kate. Who makes the hands team? Those are the ones that are most trustworthy to go finish these games, to go get those onside kicks, and to go finish that phase of the game out.
The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So they're left facing third and long. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, fourth down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Fourth down, Penix. That one's caught by Mooney.
Damn.
And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too. First down now, ball at the 33. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the fourth. It's the Falcons in possession, and they have set themselves up well to get the victory here. First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go. Check out.
A handoff for Robinson, running right. Nice cut, headed to the sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready?
Second down, looking for options. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens drop the lead back to 13. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Falcons cover up the kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brom.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick. Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate, they can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
On second down, Robinson. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be third down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
Vacates quickly left side. Finds him on the crossing route. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short. The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Tight end going in motion here. 4th down, here's Penix. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces the turnover on downs.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. Hey, it's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built himself up a little buffer here, Kate. But it's never over till it's over.
Return it.
Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Brought in inside the 20. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now within 1 score in the 4th. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens get it back to within 6. Now with almost 2 minutes left, they're lining up for an onside attempt they need to recover. he's able to get this down to the 36. Needed to try it, we all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. One loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
At the 37-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
They're going to pass it here. To the right side and reeled in by London. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard
Going
line.
right side, Robinson with it. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it.
Damn.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
He intercepts it. That is he loses it on the return. They could get this back. And they get on top of it. Wow, nearly 2 turnovers on the same play. But it'll stay with them after the interception.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. He's going to field this at the 2. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Headed out right. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Throwing again is Lamar. Trying to push deep downfield. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Looking to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. They connect on the deep shot. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
Touchdown, Ravens.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Lamar and the Ravens all set for this 2-point try.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here he is to throw. Nothing doing
Come
on
on,
that
put it on the
2-point
ball. Who's in the
opportunity.
end zone,
A fail on the conversion. Going for it yet again, and once again, they don't have the right call to make it in for 2, so their struggles continue.
Yeah, they've kept them on the field without hesitation all game long. This offense knows what they're doing. Problem is the defense knows even more.
And the Falcons are all over the kick. That should just about wrap things up here.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go, here we go.
Robinson on the inside give. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Robinson again here on second. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Sends this to the end zone. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown!
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
The Falcons will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he has it inside the end zone. That's
Come
going to
on,
add 2
man.
to their lead here late. They get the 2 out of it, partner. Nicely done, but into double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. Just say, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. He did right there.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Here he goes, one final shot. On the move, headed right. Trying to push deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Rematch.
So the Falcons earn the win in this one. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win.
What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The Pick Your Me Click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul?
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your ass like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, get them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequency studio stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. I step up in the place and yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. Hey, you know we come through to like the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The Pick Your Me Click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good, I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm to go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home.
See if I can win a game. God damn.
You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you.
Sometimes this shit be cheap.
Let me see you do it.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles' Jake Elliott has it all teed up, and we're off from the city of brotherly love. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Looking quickly here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. Sidney Brown in on that stop.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's 4th down.
Trying on 4th down, here's Hurts. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the...
Yes. That was bullshit right there.
What's happening?
Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, 'cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mike my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, 'cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah. Too bad, gotta deal with it. Some of y'all too big for your britches. How's about a high five with the good girls and the good guys? Come on. Too bad, gotta deal with the. Some of y'all too big for your britches. How's about a high five with the good girls and the good guys?
Hey.
You know who you are.
Let's get it.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial
Ain't
Field.
that happen?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Ain't that happen?
Ball up to the 35 now
Ain't
as they
no
come
happen,
up
though.
on 1st and 10.
Ain't nothing happen.
On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Got you, dog.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up.
Come on, man. Let's get on this boy.
And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
Now, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick throw here out to Brown. And A.J. going to pick up an Eagles first down as he'll be brought down at the 27. Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there, 26 yards. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Now Hurts changing up the play. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles
Let's go.
take the
Let's
early
put this nigga to
turnover
sleep.
and convert it into an opening touchdown. And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in.
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, fullback. It takes you a while before you get to the quarterback.
Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game.
That was easy. Too easy.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Ain't nothing happening.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer 1st down. Those are the types of runs they told us they want to see more of. Look, they'd love the 60 to 70-yard runs, but those 10 to 20-yarders, they can help you win a ball game.
And that means everyone's invested, because you know the big guys up front, that's what they do. They try and move people. And when you get your perimeter guys involved downfield, that means that they care about the running game and they know it helps their team.
2nd and 1. And the Eagles 36-yard line.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Nah, dog.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is what every back in the league is supposed to do, exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Mayfield now. Now he's going to step up and run.
Give me that.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted.
Give me that.
And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
I'll take that. And I'm a bum.
Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception is
Let's go.
Let me pay homage to the
Shut
man
this
who
boy
stood in
down.
this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Play action. Here's Hurts. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Go, man.
Hurts to his former Alabama teammate Smith for an Eagle first down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers
Get
and
this
move
man
them
like
around the
sticks.
bunch, especially your best
Make it
guys.
quick.
And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he'll be brought down just shy of
That's
the
5
45.
yards.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. They'll go to Barkley again. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Airing it out deep for Smith. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. A nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
I'm going to get in there, bud. I don't want to take your money, man.
2-minute warning. Let's see if they
That's
do it
easy
anyway.
money right there. Let's go.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
You ass.
2nd down and 8.
You ass.
63.
Throwing is Hurts. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown.
14-0
Philadelphia.
from the ball.
Dallas Goddard, 26 yards. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it,
Put you to
all the way
sleep.
to the end zone.
Night, man.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Yeah.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
The
Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on
Give me
track?
that.
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, that's your fun. All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. To throw, Mayfield. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Now Mayfield.
Let's pick.
He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll be taken
hit that
down,
boy.
but he does have 1st down yardage. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And the Buccaneer first down.
Point it right, point it right, point it 20.
Mayfield looks to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Give me that ball.
Looking downfield for Godwin. This is caught inside the 15. 39 yards there, a big one.
Come on, EA, don't do this.
Between a receiver and his quarterback.
Y'all trying to make it again.
He's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings
I'm
up
not, I want to beat your ass.
Mayfield.
Give me that.
And he's got it. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans. A 12-yard touchdown.
I don't give a damn if it was Muhammad Ali.
Buccaneers are on the board here in the
He ain't gonna do
final
nothing.
minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing.
Who
with a
almost
good
blocked
sign.
that thing?
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it.
Damn, I want you to
A
score.
lot of football, full half to
Man,
be played.
I didn't want you to score.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Just mad, man. Anything possible.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. Here's Hurts to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's going to look downfield for Barkley. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's
Damn,
intercepted.
you agree.
Picked up by Jamel Dean. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good, and then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay
Take
vigilant.
chances
isn't
like
it?
that 'cause I
You
ain't
have to
scared
stay
of
on
you.
top of things.
The offense,
Can't
I ain't
relax
scared
too
of them.
much
I
because,
ain't
as you
scared of
noted,
nobody, man.
things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
And they'll be inside the 35
Ooh,
now
I
at the
almost called him.
34-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more
I
quick
almost
play
called
and
him.
then another timeout if they
Keep
really
on
will see.
fucking around out there.
at the 34-yard line.
Go ahead and throw that pick, dog.
So on 2nd down,
A field goal?
unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half.
From the block,
And now
yeah.
we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4
Damn.
now at 14-10. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make
That
it hurt
boy
a little
kicked
bit extra.
field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up,
Sorry.
what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll throw now on the final play. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. Oh, Cardinals in there. Thrown back over the middle. And it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Kick me ball, bro.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were
Talking
about
shit.
turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't
Why
think
you
that they
in?
overly harped on it, but I think they told him, guys,
Huh?
if he wants to keep calling those
Why you
plays
in it?
exciting, you got to take care of the ball.
Why you in it?
We may have to dial things back a little bit.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, my God.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. And not an easy spot here.
You ain't
They'll be
doing
in search
shit.
of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. That one down.
You ain't doing shit.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it
I ain't playing
just
shit.
before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. A surprising move to go for it.
He ain't over nothing.
Somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay
Should've threw it to the
off,
other side.
And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
I'm in Atlanta.
On first and 10, here's Irving.
I'm in Atlanta.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal.
Come on, George
Sometimes it's
Peach.
hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Here's Mayfield. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Toward the pylon, caught. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's third and goal.
I like the design of that play, or shall I say, the way
Yeah, I
it
know.
ended up. Quarterback
Got
ends
lucky.
up to the right side. You know, he gets outside of the pocket. How about the tight end staying in his sight line and getting to that same part of the field, and they find each other for the completion.
Now they've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on third and goal? Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved.
Yeah, nervous.
Bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. Mayfield to throw it.
He's just standing there.
Buccaneer touchdown. Cade Otton, a 5-yard
No one hit.
touchdown. And the Bucs have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they turn that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully
Damn,
well,
man.
moving the ball down the field.
Let him back in the game, and he winning. Fuck. Oh, I know I do.
Following the touchdown, here's
He's
McLaughlin
gonna
to
use
kick
the
off.
points.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail,
Oh,
a
hey, yo.
little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
The hell was that?
This one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. He has still not connected on a single
why
pass
would I
in
want
the
to do that
second
again?
half.
And right now they're going through all the different reasons, the whys, the wherefores, bottom line. Got to find some completions in there and get their offense moving.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for an Eagles.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
Yep.
An audible here to get a new look.
It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Work in the middle of the field.
Let's go,
He's got
boy.
a man complete.
Fucked up.
Touchdown,
Let's go.
Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
Let's go.
And the Eagles have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. That's caught. And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I recognize that, bro.
A run up the middle
Come
with
here,
Irving.
come here, come here.
And the hole closes
Everybody
quickly
get a piece of
there.
that.
He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A
Throw a
little
pick.
bit of pressure going into the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
I smell it.
Now 3rd down and 7.
Don't roll out with him.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Didn't I tell you don't roll out with him?
The Eagles get there for the
Didn't I tell you don't roll out with him?
Looks like a
Listen, boy.
loss, and it also brings up
Told you don't roll out with that man. You still did. Good punt. I don't trust him.
before they can get the punt away. Whistles as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm in that ad, boy. Can't do nothing.
Here's Riley Dixon now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't
Ooh, that boy trying to lay that wood.
What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them lead up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down.
Ran his ass over, too.
And this is going to be an Eagles first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And this will leave him
again.
Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Man open left side is Brown.
Pick up an Eagles first down as he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Yeah, hit me.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep.
Ooh, he almost spunked out. That should have just dove.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Throwing on second down. Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it.
Doing the man.
They're not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Don't do nothing
And
stupid.
quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles.
That boy hit that corner.
Devontae Smith
That's it.
on the receiving end for Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Hurts will throw. And he's going to be taken down. It's a
Ooh,
sack.
shit, nobody blocking. Just come straight up the gap.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 20.
You all on that ass, boy. Told you, dog. Gotcha. Gotcha.
They'll come up first and 10 here. They'll start on the ground with Irving. And not much to speak of. Call it
Thought you were catching all the
gain
balls,
up to the 26.
Well, any lane that might have been open there with
was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Give me that.
He completes it to Evans.
And we're definitely getting towards the point
Thought
of the
that was a
game
pick.
where not getting a lot of yards.
That was
the
almost a
secondary
pick.
Keeping the clock moving. I mean, to me, that's a double win defensively. Short
You
game
give me one.
and some more time off the clock.
Well, you don't have to beg the Philly faithful to make noise. On their feet for third down. Now Mayfield. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
Mayfield to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. It's caught inside the 25.
You supposed to score it.
And he finally goes down.
Supposed to rat catch that.
Reaching the 21.
Got the hell on. Now you fucked up. You're talking shit. I'm gonna get that ball from you.
Mayfield gonna switch things up here.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! Watch out!
Mayfield. Now he's gonna step up and run. And he'll go out of bounds in the red
rough his
zone
ass
just
up,
inside the 20.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Mayfield. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play. But in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's Baker.
Give me that.
And this is caught. So
What?
It's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And the lead is down to 2.
Go ahead and kick your onside kick.
So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team.
And run that
And
bitch
that should just about put a capper on this one. And he's
in the game, bro.
Woo! In the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. The risk reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And he finds his way into the end zone as the lead moves to 10. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
Put that boy to sleep. Fire his PS5 without even playing the Go get out here.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
Every time I come across you, this is what I'm going to do to you, boy.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. One last shot for Mayfield here. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete.
All over that.
As time has run out on this
GG.
football game.
So
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. I'd like to be those defensive coaches, though. That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.
What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The pick your meat click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time to turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Happy fingers, but do you still?
You get my ass in the top of the hand.
Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers. Do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers. Then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by
Ready to get your ass whipped, boy.
so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening?
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already.
Beat your ass.
Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Buffalo Bills and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia.
Always does something.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
319.
And up from the pistol to Cook. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Another one for Cook. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a Buffalo first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Play action now. Allen. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And they bring him down around the 34. Offensive line fast. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
319.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Bills.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Yeah.
And it's not just the quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Now Allen off the play action. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for Bills. First and goal.
Cook is in for the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. It's a James Cook touchdown. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Eagles nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Wilson with the return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
15 yards. And Eagles first down.
First down, a run with Barkley. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's a pickup of a yard, and that is how our first quarter will end.
At the 41-yard line.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Here's another carry for Barkley. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. They're on the stop, Larry Ogunjobi.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete.
Damn.
And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Hurts. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for the Eagles.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
2nd and 8 at the Bills' 43-yard line.
They go to Barkley again. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
The throw left side, caught by Brown. And he'll get this forward to about the 28. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they're not going to give him an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Here's a design run. Hurts. And he hits a wall. Stops at a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Allen on the play action. That one's caught along the left sideline. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills grow their lead just before halftime.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
That one splits the uprights.
Damn, I'm down
Bills double
14
their
now.
lead to 14. Return coming from the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he is gone. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Badly. I needed that.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Ty Johnson now to return. And they get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Good deep.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Play action now with Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into
a
zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Allen on 3rd down. Forced out to his right. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First and 10. Here's Hurts. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. So 2nd down coming up.
At the 24-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. Completes this one to Jahan Johnson. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Following that last keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45.
45-yard line.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Design keeper here for Hurts. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd time out. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. On the run, deep down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Damn.
He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it off. And the Eagles do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half.
Let me get that. Let me get that.
Pass now to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to be down to the 30. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. And it looks like they didn't bounce 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the pistol, Hurts. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Christian Benford has it.
Man.
And the Bills take possession down inside the 30 after the interception. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Again, it's Cook. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Allen throw on 3rd and 1. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Be easy, my boy.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Allen to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And he maybe got that to the line there, but no further.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback. But on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Get your field goal, bro.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
You didn't have to do that, dog. Calm down. Just a video game, bro. Shit. Your ass should be banned.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
You had to hit me like that, bro. All good. Got anger issues.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Got anger issues.
Finds space for a few yards that time. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson. On third down, it's Hurts. This is complete, downfield to Smith. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
28 yards. That's good for the Eagles. First down.
First down throwing for Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there, and a new set of downs. And dose of the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
73.
Hurts throwing again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is
Turn
why
around, man.
defensive so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. This, our last play of the quarter. Throwing now on first down, Allen. Finds his fullback. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. So we're through 3 here. It's Bills' ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end.
Oh, shit.
Just a yard left to go on second down. This is Cook. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First and 10 from the 32. It's Allen out of the pistol. He's got it deep downfield. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Y'all got to pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about tasting.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Now it's Cook. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first. Offense up to the line fast.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
This is Cook on the handoff. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Back to throw it. Throw caught by his running back. And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles losing by 4. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
It's 3rd and 1.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. Defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
He'll go quickly to the right. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. He's found some space as he crosses the 45. And he's finally brought down at the 33. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
It's a design look for Hurts. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. He's dropped. A big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Bills bringing an extra DB out. Third down.
Great. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. 73. Carl up, Yeti. Delta.
Looking to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Bernard.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right, just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his third interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have two available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he'll start some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Running back sent in motion. Motioning him from the slot right. Setting up to pass. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. And really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Easy, 63. Carl left, Yeti. Hey.
He'll look to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
63. Carl left, Yeti. Hey, thumbs up, alert.
Here he is to throw. He rolls to his right. Trying to push deep downfield. It's intercepted. That will do it. Taylor rapping to pick that one off. And the Bills make the play that should win them this game. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. This is a designed run for Allen. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one. How close this game was.
Them or us? Or both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The Pick Your Me Click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that. Yo, neck. Got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place. True indeed. Yes, I got the record that's word on my seed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide knockouts make the world stampede.
You ready for this ass whooping, boy? Huh?
Next to
Ready
some
to
of
get
the
this ass
northernmost
whooping, boy?
waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay. We're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from the bank. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
I think it was big.
Oh, I got Kelsey on lockdown.
Made a better catch and a better call. The receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang
Try
on
me
the
if you
ball.
want to, boy.
We just saw physicality personified.
Pistol now for Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy.
Oh, my
They're
Lord.
going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, rip list. Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going deep this time. And oh, he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through.
Break your
Incomplete.
tackle.
We're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Flush out now to his left. He gets it forward.
Come on, man, where the ball at?
46. Giving that tackle to
I broke his helmet.
Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
15.
Come on, where Kelsey at? Kelsey on number 1.
Down, it's Mahomes. Got a man and
The
Kelsey
ball
has
over.
it. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Kansas City.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on
Going
that
over
first down
Pacheco.
play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send it right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Attack!
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Aimed downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's a Chiefs first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
From the red zone on first. Short pass brought in. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Oh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. They've made it to first and goal on their opening drive, hoping to start this game with 6. Here's Mahomes on the sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown! On a quarterback sneak to the end zone. The fact that they pulled that out on a first and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to see those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you those guys out, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
Butker on now to kick this one away. The return starts at the 18. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Kick them little bullshit kicks like that, man.
Offense to the
You
line.
gotta take it to the
Trips
house.
left. Here comes first and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And that's an 8-yard shot to
go,
start
man.
this one. That brings up second and 2.
You got
Good
what?
rip on first down. That brings up second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at second and pretty short. Jackson, quick pass wide. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Baltimore first down.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Dropped by the first guy he met.
Ooh,
No gain on
mean
that first
over
down
there.
run. Offense to the line fast.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Lamar now from the gun.
their 48-yard line.
And there's a
Why
man
is he-
there. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs get the football back
Why
across
is he
midfield.
underthrowing him, man?
Going down inside the 45-yard line on the return. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if
Ooh,
you're going to
pass
try
lead.
to get aggressive, really push a
Right
throw
up there.
downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Tails
It
got
just
them
kind
back
of
off.
feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not
Fuck
ended
him
the way
up.
they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Fall down these two. There's a water, right? Yellow. Right side.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes.
Damn.
He finds Worthy.
Took him
Complete.
off.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Oh, fuck.
The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14.
Ravens, nothing.
Got my shit set.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Returning from the 18-yard line. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that 1st down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. 2nd down coming up.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Andrews has it, working downfield. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get 40 on the big hitter. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Offense in the hurry up here.
22-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. RPO here. Quick throw grabbed by Flowers. Works it down to the edge of the red zone. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
Jackson now on 3rd. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens making a one-score game before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Go. Lock this shit up.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returnable from the 1. And And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. To the air, Mahomes. He's going deep. And it is picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are
Go,
finally
baby.
stopped on the return.
Let's go.
But they'll still take over on the edge of the red zone.
Shit.
Well, coaches just love that effort right there instantly. As he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And he gets this forward to the 19. Clock still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the Chiefs' 19-yard line.
Mitchell up the middle. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Baltimore first down.
Quickly out to the right, complete. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Clock still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Second and goal at the 7-yard line.
The left side caught by Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens earn the chance to tie before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens tie things up at 14.
Go.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
I was scared. With all that speed, you gonna sit in the end zone?
It's first and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw.
Give me that.
He'll have that one up, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick.
Oh, yeah.
And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick six.
Yeah. That's what I do.
You know this firsthand, partner. You get hit making a throw. You know this is a possibility. And that crowd cheer then confirmed it for him as he got off the ground, picked off, and in this case, taken back for 6 as well.
Yeah, I hated that. Not only is the pads crunching me, but that crowd telling you it is going the other way. That's what you got to do to these quarterbacks in this league. You got to hit them, you got to harass them, and mistakes will follow.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away.
Ain't nothing happening.
So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
Watch the
Last
bombs.
drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Mahomes trying to get after the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Looking to throw. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Throwing this for the end zone. Ready there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that first down, so back to the drawing board they go for second. Here comes the final play of our first half. Back to the air, Mahomes. Oh no, they get him yet again. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens
Damn,
are stopped on that return. So that interception's going to be the final play of
Let's
this
go,
opening
boy.
half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on
Put that
EA
D on his
Sports.
ass, boy. He ain't know what to do. Let's go. Block this boy down some more.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Barely makes that landing zone, fielded at the 20. And great starting field
Let's go,
position
baby.
here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
7-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. On the left side. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up second down.
Let's go. Hey, middle. Sit up. Report.
Jackson's gonna throw again. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first.
Came back and got in that ass. And he quit.
What's happening?
That's what I do. Just get it.
What's up, Bodie? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this.
39 and 16.
Let's go. Snap your fingers.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause I don't stop. Hey ladies, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Hey fellas, when you're hot, yeah.
the cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone, we can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Man, I just played these motherfuckers.
With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. We'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. They go play action with Mayfield. He's going to test this secondary right away. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there.
Get that boy killed.
Second down. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield.
Give me that.
Intercepted on the second play of the game.
Give me
It's
that.
the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
Bingo. Let's see if I can catch him.
Off the play fake, Jackson. Flushed to his left. Off he goes. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Mitchell trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1.
Second and goal.
Now Jackson, this a design run. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
It's a loss of 4. Brings up third and goal.
See if I can get him right here. See if he'll
Third
bite.
and goal for Jackson. The pass right side
Good
going to be
dude.
taken in by Walker.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've
Good
got to be
dude.
able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Johnson now to return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. On play action, Mayfield.
With the right personnel,
get him.
the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed He got there in a hurry.
On second down, Baker.
Give me that.
It's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Sets up a third down and 18.
180.
I dare you.
33.
I dare you.
They send Godwin in motion. From the gun, it's Mayfield.
I told you don't do it.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And this passing game continues to
I
come
got
up
Mike
short
Evans.
these last couple plays. That's
Old
2
ass on
consecutive
lockdown.
incompletions in a row. Now they're
He ain't
staring
going
fourth
nowhere.
down right in the face.
So on
Not what
fourth
you
down,
using.
Riley Dixon on to punt for Tampa Bay. As he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Damn, bro. I thought you were supposed to give me 3 feet. Shit. What a flag.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one.
Shit, I still got 2 yards.
36-yard line.
That's good.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Mhm.
No, we changed it. Go ahead. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
11 yards. And it's third down.
From the gun,
What's he
Jackson
doing?
going up top and looking
Not
for
stressing.
Andrews. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
I like the
Put some
fact that
pressure
they
on
took a shot on third and long, right? A lot
Let's
of
go.
offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the fourth down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up fourth and a mile.
Open man. That's Bateman downfield. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So just a
I'll knock his head off.
in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football. They're looking at a second down and 9 to go. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up.
Try
a third
Jesus.
down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume
Try
what's going
Jesus.
on in the minds of the players and the minds
Make
of
your
the
life
coaches,
better.
but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled.
Don't
All
try
these
me.
negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down. Have some more
Give me that pick.
efficiency on these early downs.
That's to the sideline and intercepted.
That's what I'm talking about.
Rookie linebacker.
Give me that pick.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. The ball comes out.
No way.
And the Buccaneers come away with the turnover.
That was a
There
great
wasn't even no
play
hit,
by the
Lamar.
defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Left side, he's got Ibuka.
Where the ball at?
He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a
Stop
yard.
playing with me, boy.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Where's the ball?
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Now Mayfield. And for the
Give me
third
that.
time in this first half, he's been intercepted.
Let's go, baby. Got that D. You don't want it, I'll take it. Let's go.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And he shows off those strong legs.
Cheap
through
shot.
one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
Cheap shot.
On the 28-yard line. Here's
That's how you want to play?
and a yard. A quick throw on the RPO is
shit.
complete. Flag comes in as he's forward for about 3 yards. But we'll need to check
Got to be kidding me.
on the call.
You need a little help from EA?
From the 23, here's 2nd and 6. A give to Mitchell. And he's
Get
gonna
that
pick
first
up
down,
the
baby.
first down. That's a nice run. Taking it up past
Get
the
their ass back
30-yard
out
line.
there.
2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. Line of scrimmage
your
is
ass.
the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Another run here with Mitchell. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll go again with Mitchell. And he's going to have the first down. Mark him at the 45.
It's over, man.
And move the chains.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
Now, Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Rashad
Can't
Bateman,
believe that.
the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
Here's Jackson. Pushed out to his left.
Oh, that first
He'll
down.
try to run forward. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime.
Let's go.
And the Raven first down.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A shotgun snap, and they give it to Mitchell. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Bucs 38-yard line.
Jackson now on 2nd down. On the move left. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Will not be a man.
3rd and 10.
No. No, we changed it.
Jackson now. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
It's a gain of 20.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Damn, ref.
Well, if you like defensive football, this game's heaven because right now points have become a premium. Someone has to figure out a way to get something going, whether it's a field goal or even just a positive drive and play the field position game.
Shoot through to the wrong side.
It is intercepted. And the Buccaneers will get the ball.
Damn, threw it to the wrong side.
17-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Going up top for Evans. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining.
Get that boy killed.
Here in this first half. Now the Bucs will take their first time out.
You're going to get him killed.
Get together prior to the 2nd down play. Not wanting to take a chance this time. We'll keep this one on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Let me get that. Let me get that.
Just one score, one lone field goal. All these two teams could muster in half number 1. What awaits us here in the 2nd half? On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Boy, scared.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down.
got that D.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Tell him.
Jackson going to keep this one himself.
Close. Let's go, baby.
Lamar Jackson. And he will dive into the end
Let's
zone.
go.
89 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Let's go.
Tyler Loop now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens are out to a 10-0 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Baker going to give it to Irvin. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Now, faking the give. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Mayfield.
Give me that.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And that's going to work out just fine. Good kick, well covered, touchdown at the 5.
Crazy. Come on, man.
A design run here with Jackson. And he will dive into the end zone. 94 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Wow, one of those breathtaking plays, taking it the distance, going coast to coast. A long run pays off with a touchdown.
And Mike, what looks like a simple handoff, just trying to pick up some yards and get themselves out of the shadow of their own goalpost. He got through the initial wave, and he is gone. He takes it the length of the field for 6.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. On the return is Sean Tucker. We'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. It's over the middle of the tight end, Otten. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
Hey, alert, 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 alert!
And a 1st down.
On 1st down is Mayfield. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
16 yards. Complete to Emeka Abuka. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Mayfield to throw on first and 10. That is taken in by the veteran, Mike Evans.
Let's go.
Here's first and 10.
18 more yards. That's another Buccaneers first down.
Hey, alert 33.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
What's that?
They go play action with Mayfield. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
By Nate Wiggins. A 9-yard loss. It's now second and 19 at the 45.
After allowing a chunk play on that
Motherfucker
previous
came out
down,
there,
nice
like,
job
call
there
loose.
settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Real.
Second down throw from Mayfield. There's Evans. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good.
Point it
We're
right,
up
point it right,
first
point it right.
down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
What's that?
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. He'll go back to Evans. He's got another one. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Throwing is Mayfield.
Yeah.
A big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Second half, and the defense continues to be item one in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike. And now to come up with a pick six here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Ravens 24. Buccaneers nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
On play action, Mayfield. That is brought in.
Supposed to
by
knock him out.
Luka. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Shit.
4 yards.
Hey, 2 minutes.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
What?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Forced to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So we are
I can't believe he was able
through
to get that ball.
We'll
away.
return with more
That's
after
crazy.
this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So, from the 37, here's second down and 6.
180. Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Yeah, alert.
Alert, alert.
They send Godwin in motion.
What's that?
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete.
Oh.
He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And third down coming up.
We'll throw another pick.
From the gun, it's Mayfield.
Give me that. I knew it.
For the fifth time, he is intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 39.
I knew it.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The Pick Your Meat Click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers. Do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers. Do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers. Then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go.
EA Sports coverage of the
Let's
National
go.
Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland,
Oh,
and
my God.
M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens and themselves. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go from
How was
M&T
that?
Bank Stadium.
How?
Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Hold on, ready? Ready?
Inside handoff. Henry.
No.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive
No.
line. He'll get back only
Not
to the
today.
line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard.
It'll go as a loss of a yard on the
Not
game's
today.
first play. Second down.
You hear me, man? Not today.
Throwing is Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. So the completion good for 7 there. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Could not
And he
believe
will
that.
have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
180. Sit hard. Oh. Hey, hey. Sit hard.
Jackson.
Give me that.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
They tried to make something happen, but that one came up incomplete and
playing
really
with me.
wasn't a good-looking throw.
Yeah, maybe even go as far as to call that a little ill-advised.
Yeah, I would say so. I
playing.
think that's the right phrase for it. Definitely ill-advised. Just wonder about his mechanics right now, you know, and that's the tough part. You do so much stuff in practice to make it repetitive, but it has to repeat under pressure, whether it's pressure from the defense or just the pressure of playing the game.
A short throw caught by Andrews.
Come
And
on,
he's going
y'all.
to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 31-yard line. 12 yards to pick up there, good for a Raven first.
Dang.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Sit hard, Doc. Sit hard.
To throw again is Jackson. And he'll go right back to Andrews. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And the top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
Jackson now. This will go to Henry out wide. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And he will have a Ravens first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
And Jackson throwing once more. Got a man and he hits him in stride. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins from 6 yards away. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Tyler Loop now for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it as we resume action. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Damn.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Jackson firing quickly out wide for Bateman. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big fella go. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 68 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
It's complete. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
Tyler Loop to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up
4th down. Here's Jackson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Let's go, baby.
And the Ravens are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down.
And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. It's caught inside the 25. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
And the Baltimore first down. A gain of 29 yards.
First down, here's Mitchell.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
At the Ravens' 15-yard line.
Go ahead. Let's go. Get hot. Hey. 13. Sit up.
Another run with Mitchell.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Now Lamar changing the play. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell.
And he's brought down
Pitchy.
short. 2 yards there, needed 4. John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. Going for it, it's Mitchell.
And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in field goal range.
Look at that.
He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman.
Come on, man.
He touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Last one.
Now it's Jackson.
Don't do nothing crazy. Give me that.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another
Right out.
intercepted.
Right out, baby.
Down the sideline he goes.
Another
An
flip.
unfortunate sequence there, trying to get
Let's
points
go.
before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. And that's something that could come back and haunt them later.
Touchdown! Rashad Bateman on the touchdown throw from Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens would extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics, there's going to be a lot more of going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good
Let's
feeling
go.
they have right now
Put 'em
by
on
getting
lock.
this late score in the half.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
Not today.
Kyle Van Noy in there to bury him for a loss of 11. And that'll do it for the
Not
end of the
today.
second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Not today, Lamar. Bust your ass. Not today.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Some
Damn.
going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
I don't like that.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Alpha, sit hot. 180. Sit hot. 180. Ready shot. Ready shot.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Henry again on second down. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead, because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
A first down carry for Henry. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off the option, here's Henry. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. The line to gain is the 33 on third
Now Jackson going to shift him around.
Hey, report. Report. You at X. 13.
Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
They're going on fourth down. It's Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and
Redeem
just
yourself, boy.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Final minute now of the third quarter.
Sit up. Sit up.
Here's Jackson. And it's complete to Mitchell. And they'll get this down to the 10. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And now an audible here into something else. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
Marlon Humphrey on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 16-yard line.
Henry running right. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
What you gonna do?
This offense so far on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Henry up the middle. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Hey, Alpha, say hi. Ready? Shot.
Come on, boy.
Now it's Jackson. Now into the hands of Flowers.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things...
And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to have it here just past the 25.
I don't know.